guy.
Exactly, the tough guy armor, just being able to walk through those jab combos, nothing is really going to work out. So switching over to the Mii Brawler, maybe having a bit of range with a shot put or something like that.
Fair, yeah.
Just having one hit and get out moves is going to be crucial in this matchup.
Yes, if there's one thing we did see yesterday, I'm fairly sure in Pool D, we saw Horples was playing Mii Brawler as well. And if you get the specific positioning, especially on platforms like we're seeing Small Battlefield, and your opponent, like Bowser, is off stage, and you keep throwing out these shot puts, there's not a whole lot that they can do. Big hurt boxes, trying to get back on stage, going against a pretty decent projectile, definitely pretty difficult. But we might see Tough Guy come to play here. I mean, he doesn't really have too many multiple moves. But we love to see the homie Sans. And we do see game number 1 going to Small Battlefield here. Losers, quarters, finals.
Small Battlefield too, not PS2.
Yeah, not PS2. Surprisingly, this is the first time we've seen. Actually, we've seen quite a few sets start off with Small Battlefield, which is a nice
little bit
change.
more common these days, and I kind of like it for the Mii Brawler specifically, just to play close up. And I feel like maybe you want to get a couple of little bit of spacing on PS2, but Small Battlefield.
Like the synchronized.
Yeah, you know, these two trying to get in each other's heads early. Small Battlefield affording those smaller blast zones and a bit of a tighter stage just to play into Bowser more and more. And usually that's Bowser's range, but on Mii Brawler you have to contest that at all times. And with how heavy Bowser is, you want to be able to kill him as early as possible with these smaller blast zones.
Yes, that's right. And I like how QC is running the side B as well.
That
Wants to
almost
get that
killed
damage,
already?
and that's Bowser's strong. And that.
Speaking of strong,
up tilt. I mean, we talk about the.
Go all around the world for that one.
All around the world. Anyways, back to the match.
Back to the match here. Uppercut up to the side. Man, I can't believe how strong that can be. Even in the air, that up B right now, this uppercut from the Mii Brawler is frame 3, and that's a little ridiculous when you think about it. It's frame 3. I've had to experiment it. It's an out of shield option, and it kills right now. I think even on Bowser at this percent.
That's incredible. But
yeah,
I mean,
it's a little messed up, isn't it?
It's yeah. Some characters in this game cheats. You know. He's got the feint kick too, which is fairly nice. But we see NootNoot take advantage of his high percent. So like we said, well, the Donkey Kong, if you're able to keep that high percent and still have the advantage stock-wise, you want to get as much damage as you can against your opponent. Just so when you do lose that stock, like we just see that QC just did take right there, you want to be able to take that second stock a lot quicker.
It's going to be so tough for QC to just keep any momentum in this matchup too. The recovery not really coming out there. The suplex, not the greatest of recovery, but I do like the way they're using it. Basically using it the same way Bowser uses their own grapple, just to try and get up on these platforms, do that extra bit of damage. But with the Mii Brawler, it's very much damage-based, doing about like 25 every time you land it, trying to match the pace of the Bowser. But man, Bowser, being the tough guy that he is, just keeps throwing QC off stage again and again. Oh, just barely making it back too, threading the needle and starting to turn it the other way. But man, the down air, the little hitbox, just sliding up a little bit when you start up that down air out of the Bowser, stealing the game one for NootNoot.
Yeah, definitely. Just go back for like maybe this past minute. Definitely an unfortunate SD there. I didn't realize that if you miss side B, it puts you into free fall. One of those moves where it's just like, oh, they changed that for a lot of different characters, but not Mii Brawler. And it's not like it's necessarily a great move either, but unfortunately because of that SD, it did cost QC the game. NootNoot would take advantage of that. And Bowser Flamethrower is just so good for ledge trapping. But we do see this switch to Terry. Like you said, very difficult situations that we've seen before, like you were talking about. So hopefully he's able to bring it back for this game on Town and City.
Yeah, you get the character pick, and you also get the stage pick too. Opting to default to the complete opposite of what we saw in that game 1. Instead of going to small battlefield, not looking for those small hitboxes, Terry does have a strong grounded projectile in that power wave to try and keep Bowser out a little bit. But man, the ground speed out of Bowser can feel a little bit ridiculous sometimes with the way he's able to run coast to coast.
He's able to get a go right now, which means he's a lot better opportunity to kill this big boy, and it could lead into nice a Buster Wolf right there, super high percent.
And that's the one X factor that QC is looking for, is the go mode from Terry right now. As we've seen, you can't hold the ledge and the power wave off the side. If you're not ready for it, you're getting hit by it, and you will go off stage, and that will kill at that higher percentage.
I did not think that would kill as well. It's surprising to me. I'm assuming probably surprising to some people watching as well. Back throw doesn't quite kill, but nice getting a nice little edge guard right there with the forward air. Bowser's able to go off stage a little bit, not as much as some other characters. I mean, like I said, he's got a pretty linear recovery, a lot like Donkey Kong there, but QC take advantage, keeping him on stage.
I'm very impressed with how much QC really wants to box this out right now, keeping NootNoot on their toes, man. Almost getting another kill off that at a lower percentage this time. And man, I really felt like this would be the time where QC would just slow down and try and keep away, get one hit here and there, but it doesn't matter. Trying to fight through the tough guy armor and mixing up things too. Getting the cross up on shield with the crack shoot and not opting for any more optimal combos out of it.
Wow, what a weird situation right there with the power dunk in the back air. Dragon Ball
Really
Z
going for those off stage ledge guards, man. It's so scary sometimes though. Finds the back air too. And QC is making this matchup look very, very strong right now.
Yeah, we talked about how it might have been a lot more difficult, but seeing it right here in person, he's definitely not having any issues with Tough Guy.
Yeah, and the main way he's getting around that too is the grab. He's walking up and trying to get grabs and confirming things in the air where Tough Guy armor is not a factor anymore. And that X factor in the go mode has been crucial too. I mean, we've seen every single move land so far. The Buster Wolf doing so much damage, just being an amazing combo ender. But it feels like maybe, man, what?
Might I say,
I can't believe that mix-up just happened.
QC staggering this game has been impeccable. You see the staggering with a down tilt, staggering with the jabs, right? And staggering with those aerials. It's working out. 130%. Bowser, I mean, doesn't mind this percent. It's a good amount of damage, but Terry, he hits strong, he hits hard.
I mean, you got to mind the percentage a little bit. You're on last stock here, right?
Yeah, last stock situation. Remember, QC is down a game.
Oh, no way, the angle up. I thought that was armoring through, I'll be real.
I thought that was armor through as well. It is unfortunate. And then they bring it back to 100%. And he takes the stock as well, just like that. Like I said, Bowser, max rage, couple hits in, and some nice edge guarding, and well, that'll take the game right there.
That's the thing about Bowser. We saw that especially with the Brawler matchup, and still seeing it here. It's going to be such a Sisyphus mountain to climb for QC. Every single hit, you know, you need to land hits to kill. That's how this game works. You need to build up that percentage.
Smash Brothers, baby.
That's Smash Brothers, but every time you land a hit on NootNoot, he only gets stronger because of that rage. He's just so massive, it's gonna be hard to kill him.
NootNoot, he's got that Super Saiyan haircut. He's ready to power up. Saiyans get stronger the more you beat on them.
Oh, absolutely. And at their lowest point too, when it looks so dire too, that's when he turned up, barely getting touched at all and just confirming that entire stock.
It looks like we're going right back to Town and City.
Running right back, absolutely. Starting off strong, game 3-0 to death.
Oh my goodness, you'll love to see it. Now this is a nice advantage that we'd like to see from QC. We've seen him in a decent advantage before, and unfortunately lose the game. The shield looking very low. NootNoot have to be careful with that. Like I said, the shield pressure from has been so good.
Yeah, and QC wants that too. They're playing with so many mix-up options, trying to use that down B and the crack shoot to try and wrap around the shield a bit, but not quite landing the hits quite yet. And that means NootNoot is able to get these punishes, but another down air just to stuff these jumps. No more jump-ins from this Bowser, I think would be good for NootNoot.
No jump zone, that's what QC is trying to say right there. The pressure on the ledge has been so good. Terry can't really go too far. We have seen the power waves off stage, but opting to do some jumping aerials, try to create some sort of pressure out here. Probably another 4 though.
Yeah, and you have to mix it up now. Now we're starting to see that power wave, just reminding NootNoot how many options that Terry has. Man, Town and City not doing too much work there for that Buster Wolf. But there we go, bit of a nice little power dunk, punishing out that little F tilt. Big grab though, not killing yet, and that's why Town City's gonna be really good for QC.
That's right. That's right. Does take the first stock right there against QC, but still being a whole stock ahead. And the way that QC is playing in this game definitely looks very advantageous. Playing a lot more confident, getting all these combos off despite a tough guy, right?
That's what I love about QC. I've been talking about it all weekend. That WWE ruthless aggression era, just being non-stop in their approaches. It doesn't matter if you got tough guy or not. They're gonna be up in your face at all times.
I was like those 3 jabs in a row.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Oh no!
And because of that, we do see a little bit of emotion coming out of QC.
Why does Flamethrower do that in this game? That feels bad.
It's get out of jail free card in terms of edge guarding for sure. Definitely a little frustrating for QC. He knows how much of an advantage he had, and he'll take advantage of that with that fantastic confirm and taking a game finally.
Yeah, that's how game 2 should have went for QC. They had that in the bag.
100%. I agree, 100%. Was able to finally take it there. That's why, in a lot of situations, it's okay to run it back. If you felt, you know what, I could have won on that stage, just keep going back. I feel like a lot of people have a bad habit of switching things up when it doesn't necessarily need to be switched up. If you feel confident in how you play it and maybe a couple things went wrong, try again.
I mean, that's exactly what we saw with Toasted at the last set, too. It felt like Hollow Bastion was just not their stage, but ran it back and made it their stage. And that's exactly what QC did here, getting to that exact same scenario in Game 2 and Game 3, but clutching out in the Game 3. So now it's down to NootNoot, switching it up now into PS2.
Yep, 2-1 for NootNoot right now. PS2, I mean, very similar to Small Battlefield, maybe just a little bigger, of course, and does have the bottom not open, so you can't go underneath.
Oh my gosh, the shield pressure, that
Very
aggression
good.
just coming through for QC again and again.
I was hoping to get another down air as we saw for the last game, but nice, good confirms to the side B there. Crazy how Bowser even has that to begin with.
Yeah, just trying to dance around a little bit more and using those fares as a bit more of a spacing tool. Forward air being a fantastic option. I feel like we haven't seen enough out of NootNoot, even though he's been throwing them out like crazy. It's a fast option, it can kill, and it will kill, especially now if he can get QC off stage. Trying to land with a down air, and I see the vision too, that little bit of hurtbox shifts can throw people off, but a little bit too laggy, and now he's being put in the offstage blender. QC trying to finish that out at the ledge, but finds the needle, threading through, trying to kill. It's a little bit ridiculous now. We're going back and forth like crazy.
Yeah,
oh, and that caught, he jumped. He had the jump over.
Excuse me? Yep.
That's got to feel a
Terry's
little
got
bit
magnet
bad.
hands, man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're playing Smash Ultimate. Everybody's got magnet hands
Everyone's
these
got
days.
magnet hands. That was the most magnet hands I've seen in a while, but the aggression has been so good. Take advantage of circling around the stage.
When did NootNoot get to 100%?
I
just looked away for half a second.
Yeah, NootNoot's at 100%, and it's literally just taken. I don't know what's happening. We're trying to catch up here. Again, it's been a long weekend, but we're here to provide as much.
Nice
as we
read
can.
though, finding that little
read.
get up.
Nice.
Bowser being one of those strong grapplers. We've seen that at the Incineroar, how well grapplers can play in this game, but QC just finds every single option.
I really
Power
like that
Knuckle
crack.
hasn't killed yet, I don't think, so far this set until now.
No, not really. And I was gonna say I like that crack shoot a lot earlier. It does cover
does
attack as
a
well.
lot of shield damage too.
It does. Everything Terry does a lot of shield damage, which you wouldn't normally think. But those fists, definitely a fist of fury and fatal fury. That's where Terry's from. You see that? Good corresponding, good commentary.
That's
nice.
what I'm saying.
Off the stage there. He still has go. He does make it back. I think he did get the charge there.
And that's the only reason he's able to make that back as well. If he doesn't get that up B doesn't make it to ledge. And even though he ends up dying off the top there, the fact that he's able to still pull these off in like a 1-2 scenario, he's down right now. If he loses the stock, he's out of the entire match and he goes to loser's side.
Yeah,
he's still able to have this execution through it all.
I agree. Super detrimental when it comes to QC. Very even game. This game has been super aggressive and super close for both players.
The weight out of both of them.
Finally, actually.
That's scary. PS2 actually saving Terry's recovery there a little bit.
I played Dreamland too much to see too much pineapple in this game. So every time I see it, I'm surprised they're able to make it back. But we do see go on the field, basically even percents. We've seen how much go can change, but also be careful, tough guy. Like I said, those jab combinations, those down tilts as well. I like good spacing here between the two. They're waiting for an opportunity to get each other on who messes up here and who can take advantage of it.
Oh, the 1 and 2 trying to be a little bit safe with
the grab. What a grab! And he lives. This is crazy.
One more of those though, and it's all over for QC. The go mode needs to be activated right now, but the fair! And the pop-off too! You gotta feel solid about that one. Man, every game after game 1, every game felt so close, but NootNoot clutching it out there.
That was a fantastic set. That was really good. That definitely set of the morning so far, I want to say.
First pop-off I've gotten to see like that too, man. I've been waiting for somebody to pop off over that.